Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We are here for episode number 92. My name is Christian Dragonetti, CBN. Joel Mitchell is with me as always. Jolie, mate, how are you?
Good and shithouse.
Yeah.
But mostly good, and you?
Yeah, not too bad, Jolie. Thank you for asking. It's been a pretty eventful 48 hours. Let's just say that. We'll get into that in a little bit. But you and I have had some, for the first time in a long time, you and I have had some pretty lengthy conversations about golf away from here.
As always, we do. Well, we don't always.
Don't always.
We
but
do in here.
Like I said, for the first time in a long
phone calls
time.
and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
But we are here nonetheless.
There we go.
You lost yourself? You got it?
No, we're good.
All right, we are here, and it's good to have you back in. Obviously, you're going to be traveling over the next few weeks. There's a few things up in the air. We'll get to that very shortly. Formalities.
As always.
Recent rounds.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Sure. I hate it here.
Yeah, it's fucking
Sucks.
All right, cool. Where is it? No, I'm not going to bother.
Which one?
You like that?
Man, it is about
No.
time. I mean, Price is wrong.
Fuck.
Stop.
I'm from Maui.
Oh, God.
Damn it. I was in Maui last week.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
sorry, go.
You're very close to Maui. So my most recent round was Sunday. Not Saturday.
No.
Hurricane Katrina on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday at Heidelberg, played off 6. Blown out a bit, which was nice to get a shot on.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm
I've
disgusted.
blown out as well, eh?
Oh, well. Yeah, but you're playing shit. There's a difference.
I'm not. This bloke, he's baiting me again. I hate it.
No, I played off 6, and to preface, I had been out Saturday because the weather was shit, out with the boys at the pub on the punt and having a few pints and all that kind of shit. And so I was very well aware that Sunday was probably not going to be a fun day. Felt like shit Saturday night, felt even worse Sunday morning. And me and Andrew were teamed up in our match play, and I said, Stellis, there's a good chance that I crash hard, right?
Yeah.
And I sort of did. I'll get to it in a minute. But we started strong. We started on 10, and I shot 3 over on the back 9, so from 10 through to 18. Then we get to the first hole. Parred 1, nice. Double 2, bogey 3, double 4.
Sick.
And I'm like, there's the crash.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're walking off 8. And Andrew, because I don't know why he does this, but he marks everything down on a scorecard first and then puts it in the app later. I think he keeps a couple of stats or whatever. And the fucking asshole, right? He's marking the card and he goes, "You're 9 over on this 9." And I'm like, thanks,
dickhead.
Thanks, asshole.
You hit that guy.
So I'm trying to play. Damn it, never mind. Damn it. Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, asshole. Like, I know, I'm well aware that it's not good. Like, don't need the constant reminder.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That
Anyway,
that you shit.
yeah, correct. We made 5 on 9 and walked off with 30 points. And I was like, okay, it's a 3 at the start, but
Yeah.
it's still not good. There's large patches of really good golf, and then there's also small patches of really not good golf thrown in between. Sometimes they're really close together.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday rather was an example of a capitulation over the course of 4 or 5 holes where I just sort of gave up on a couple of things. I don't know what it was. Concentration went out the window. I might have crashed like I said I was going to after Saturday.
Sometimes even if your mind's still switched on, the body doesn't keep up, or it could be the other way around.
That too.
Could be the other way around.
Drinks cart came around early and I loaded up on a Gatorade and I was like, this needs to get me through. I couldn't stomach any food.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooked.
I felt worse than, like, physically I felt, I wasn't hungover.
No.
I just felt off.
You're just fatigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stomach any food or the thought of any food. So I was like,
Body
you know
was
what?
just rejecting anything.
Let's just give it a spell. So Raptor rang me afterwards because we were trying to organise him to get in here tonight because there was a chance you weren't going to be here this week. And he just sort of said, "What happened today?" And I said, "I'm not reading into it again."
Yeah,
like the last few times I've spoken to Raptor about my golf, I'm really not reading into anything. I've got some goals for the next couple of weeks. We'll talk about club champs in a little bit. And yeah, look,
You're still coming out the other end of that 10-week program that you did. So it's
I'm still
like,
putting pieces together.
Yeah.
The jigsaw puzzle is not finished. And to throw another, curveball, like the conditions weren't great on Sunday.
No, they wouldn't have been much
Like
better.
it was very wet underfoot.
Yeah.
Completely different to what I experienced the golf course to be like on Thursday, which was my previous hit before that. Where it was dry and pristine and fucking half looked like Augusta National out there with how lush it was. I'm just like, fuck. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, there was ravines in some of the greens. Like there was genuine like standing water on some of the greens.
Water. Yeah.
And what do you do? So it's conditions you got to adapt to and all that kind of stuff. But it's the second week of November and we've had more rain this month than we did in June.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it wasn't very wet winter, eh? And then it hasn't stopped raining for 5 days.
No. I keep seeing things pop up on socials and articles and TikTok saying that, all these top line scientists are predicting that in the next 150 years, the seasons are going to reverse.
It kind of feels like that because things start later or finish earlier.
Correct. And the more and more I think about it, I'm like, these guys might be onto something.
They might be onto something.
And it might not be 150 years.
I saw this thing. Yeah. I saw this thing that this time, it was like last week, maybe like 15 or 20 years ago. Last week, 20 years ago, it was like averaging 29 to 30 degrees for a straight week. And we haven't had a day over 24 for
a long time.
Since
a little while.
Since March. Right. So like
close.
It almost does seem like that. Yeah, like we're all saying we're sick of this cold shit. It's been cold and miserable since May.
And I feel like I'm noticing it more the older I get.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the body's reacting differently to the conditions and the weather as I'm getting older. Like I'm 30, I'm not that old.
No.
But like I'm just like, it's definitely later in the year when it's getting hot. And like last year we only had I remember growing up as a kid and having 2 weeks of 39, 40, 41. Come inside, kids. Get the fuck off the street playing cricket. Sit in the air conditioning. Eat a Zupa Duper, right? Now I'm just like, we had 2 days over 39 last year.
Yeah,
2.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so weird.
New Year's Eve used to be a write-off.
Yeah, New Year's Eve stayed inside, eh? Because you couldn't. Yeah,
and then the power would go out 2 minutes before the fireworks.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I've just playing a lot more golf in the past probably like a year.
Obviously,
Well,
you are.
I definitely am.
You definitely are.
I don't know if that's a factor though. I've just noticed that like I reckon I've played 2 rounds in the last 2 years. No shit, where it hasn't been windy. Like I'm talking no wind, like less than 5Ks. Like I feel like I'm always catering for a club every round I'm fucking playing. It's like it's non-stop windy.
Yeah,
Always.
I'll back it in.
Especially down in Melbourne. Like
yeah.
I reckon every round I've played this year at Rosanna in particular, like it hasn't not been windy.
And I suppose your last 3 months, right? You've had a lot of different experiences in weather.
Yeah, in different
traveling
parts
to
of the country.
PNG, Darwin, Perth, Adelaide, now back in Vic. And every time you've come back from somewhere else, it's been shit weather.
Yeah, it's sucked.
You need to leave, bro. I think you're the omen. I think you need to fuck off.
I think I'm the, you know, funny you say that, eh? I reckon it's a Mitchell curse. No shit, right?
So you're all to blame.
There used to be
Shazza, what are you doing?
yeah, fucking hell. There was a no shit. I reckon it was a curse. No shit. The old caravan that mum and dad used to have. Every time we pulled the caravan out, it would rain. Every time, and it was we're known for it. Like there was so Nagambie Caravan Park. We used to go there, and we got a text. Mum got a text message from management one time, going, "You guys coming up this weekend?" Right, just like as a piss take because we knew the management really well before they changed out. And she's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Don't," because it will rain.
Everyone's really
Sure
looking
enough,
forward to this.
Fucking did, right? And it was like Melbourne Cup weekend or some shit like that, like ages ago. And sure enough, the second the van came out, it was sprinkled. It wasn't forecasted, like of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it went around like this, my mum was on this like Facebook chat, like Greensey Council, like Greensey Community or whatever it was, and we didn't get rain for like 3 weeks or something like that. And someone posted, "Hi Mitchells, hasn't rained in a little bit. Can you please put the caravan up?" That's all I'll say. Cheers. That was it, right? It was a bit of a piss take, but my God, it was every fucking time.
I would have loved if you turned around and then been like, "Yeah, the water tanks are a bit low, so Dad pulled the caravan out, got a bit of rain."
Yeah, it just makes no sense. But nah, well,
so let's get stuck back. Let's get back on track. You have been away over the last sort of 24, 48 hours. because this week, at the time of recording, is the second round of the New South Wales Open.
No, at the time of listening.
Time of listening.
Yeah.
Blech. At the time of listening, it's the second round of New South Wales Open. You've got Queensland PGA next week.
Next week, yeah.
We'll get to that when we get to that. So, but unfortunately, with the massive description we had a couple of weeks ago of everything you've accomplished so far this season, you still have to go through the qualifying route
Yeah.
for the New South Wales Open.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise to take you away from the episode, but if you're enjoying this content and you want more of it, you should hit the subscribe button. It's a big red button right down below. All our links are in the description as well. You can follow us on Spotify, leave us a review, and check out previous episodes.
We're also on Instagram and TikTok. We post reels weekly, maybe a couple times a week. We're also
times
on
a week.
TikTok as well. When you're viewing those reels or TikTok, be sure to leave a comment. Make sure you like it. Send it to a mate. Tell us we're dickheads. Whatever you want to do, interact with us in some way.
Because if you like us, ladies and gentlemen, and you want us to grow and succeed, we need your support. We need you to like and subscribe and follow us and leave reviews and share it with your friends and leave a comment. Send us a DM. Just tell us Joel's got an ugly head.
It doesn't go unnoticed.
It doesn't go unnoticed. We thoroughly appreciate your support. Thank you. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's all part of it. And now I'm going to pass it over to you because you were in Newcastle yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't live in Newcastle. We don't record in Newcastle.
No, we
so
don't.
do you want to tell us as to...
Yeah, well, I slept in my bed last night, which was nice.
Yep.
Which I feel like I haven't slept in my bed a lot.
I back it.
6 weeks.
I back it.
No, so Wednesday last week, I went down to Tarralgon, stayed with family, played Tarralgon Pro-Am Thursday, Friday there. We got rained out on Saturday. We didn't even start the Pro-Am on Yarram. It was the joint was literally flooded.
Oh,
you couldn't see grass.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, which was unfortunate. Like I drove an hour there from
I'm from Maui.
literally from Maui.
Nice.
Like I stayed just out of Maui for 4 nights.
Sick.
Right, which was hilarious. Played the Tarralgon Pro-Am, drove an hour to Yarram, sat in the clubhouse for 10 minutes, only get told, yeah, we're not playing, which we all knew. So I don't even know why I showed up, Like the joint was fucked. And it didn't stop raining. So I felt terrible for them because the Pro-Ams, like there's quite a bit that goes on behind the scenes and stuff. So felt terrible, but it's got rescheduled to like Feb or something like
Cool.
that. So
All right.
anyway, drove back and then had the Sale Pro-Am on Sunday. And for whatever reason, I was under the assumption that I was going to be playing in the morning because I had the New South Wales pre-qualifier at the time of recording yesterday. So on Monday. But no, it was afternoon. So I'm like, that's not good. So I teed off at 12:30, played. I had 1 under, came tied second.
Nice.
Right. So it was actually a tough day. It was windy as all fuck.
It was.
It was blowing its absolute head off, especially on like our last 6 holes. Tricky little golf course too. Greens are tiny and slopey and weird. And anyway, we had the shootout, then we had the formalities, and then I drove 3 hours home. So I probably left the golf club at, I want to say 7-ish, 6:30, 7, something like that. Didn't get home till probably 10:30, 10:30. And I had a flight at 6 a.m. out to Newcastle the next morning on Monday. So
Context. The original plan was for you to play in the morning in Sale at very similar time to what I'd be playing at Berg.
yeah,
Meet here at the studio to come and record at Squirrel's Fart in the afternoon.
yeah,
Right? And then you piss off that night to Newcastle, to
yeah.
play and get there with plenty of
Yeah.
time. And
Plenty
when
of
you're
breathing
driving home on the way home from Sale at 8 o'clock and you ring me being like, get a load of this, have a listen to this plan.
and you're like, oh,
And and you go, Drags, I've just booked a flight for 6:10 tomorrow. I'm like, what's your tea time, Jolly? 9:15.
yeah,
I live 25 minutes away from my golf course and I struggle to get to my tea time sometimes. Fuck me, dude. You had to get on a flight.
yeah. So all right, let's put a bit of mayo on it. Yeah, I had a tea time at 8:45 and I was still in Melbourne in the morning. So
That's
in Newcastle,
That's
which is
bananas.
north of Sydney. So
That is bananas.
So I had to drive. So I drove 3 hours home from Sale. You got to do what you got to do. Eh?
Oh, yeah, it's two alive.
I booked a flight at 10:06 Monday morning, and the flight time is supposed to be about an hour 20 to an hour and a half.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. I'll get in at 7:45. If everything runs smoothly, I can be at the golf club by 20:08 or 8:15.
Because the golf course is only a couple minutes away
golf
from
course is just under 10 minutes from the course. So
Ideal.
If I call an Uber and it's gonna the whole ordeal from stepping off the plane at 7:45, if it takes me half an hour to get off the plane and to the golf course, I'm sweet.
Yeah.
I can stretch. I don't have to hit balls. I don't give a fuck. I played the last 4 days, so
Yeah.
I can stretch and just get ready, get changed, go have a putt, and then go see how we go. Right. Anyway, drove home from Sale. It sort of hit me that I'm like, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But when I got to 9:45, I still had 40 minutes home. Right, Sunday night, I'm like, oh, this is gonna sting.
I should be in bed.
I'm like, I was supposed to be asleep an hour ago,
Yeah.
and I won't. Anyway, so I got home, unpacked that suitcase, packed my travel bag. Probably didn't get to bed until 12, maybe.
Jesus.
Alarm went off at 3:30. So yeah, I probably would have nodded off at just past 12, and that hurt. Anyway, then got up at about 3:30, made sure everything was packed and ready to go. And we're on the way to the airport, and I'm like, and I was sort of sitting there. It was 4:30 in the morning.
Did the old boy give you a
The old
lift?
boy dropped me off because he gets up that time anyway to go
course
to
he
work,
does.
and it's sort of on his way.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we're pulling up at the terminal, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go play golf in 3 hours. I tee off in 3 hours, and I'm not even on the plane yet. And I'm just
That's
like,
bananas.
I'm just like, I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. Let's see. It's a bold strategy, can't. Let's see if it pays off. Let's see if it pays off for him, right? And I set it up in a way for it to, if it went perfectly, it would work.
That is not enough leeway.
Yeah. Right? Right? Anyway. Or I drive through the night, not happening. Yeah. Anyway. Get to the airport at probably 5 a.m. Get in, had a brekkie and checked in and blah, blah, blah. And the flight was running on time. So I'm like, perfect.
Context.
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
Look at my phone. 7:45 or 8:45. I'm like, I can't ring him because he's going to be on the tee box.
But he might not be on the
Or
tee
he's at
box.
the airport. Or he's still in the air.
Yeah, we don't know.
Do I text Raptor to find out if he got there on time? So, and because, again, being a qualifier, there's no scorers every 3 holes.
No.
I didn't know you got there in time until you put your score in at the end of the round at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So that whole day, yesterday was fucked. I'm sitting there going, I've got no idea if he's even there.
So I was running on fuck all sleep. It would have been 3 hours of sleep barely.
You reckon?
Yeah, fuck all sleep. I'd just driven. 3 hours is not too bad, but I'd just driven
It takes
through the night. It takes it out of you a little bit. I was already a bit exhausted. I'm like, yeah, this is going to hurt. I started nodding off on the plane. All right. Anyway, and so they go, we get on the plane at we boarded at probably 6 on the dot. So they're already 5 minutes behind.
Okay.
Anyway, and we probably start moving at about 6:15 to go sort of take off. So I'm like, beautiful. And he goes, all right, flight time is an hour. And when he, as he said that, I'm like, if he says hour 45, I'm in trouble here. Right? And he goes, hour and 12 minutes. I'm like, yes! It's 6:15 and I just gave it a fist pump already. I'm like, come on, let's go. Right? I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, this is going to be mint. Anyway, and we take off at probably 6:20 and I'm looking at the clock going, nah, we're on here. I'm like, we're on here. This is good. How bad do you want it? You want it, right? Anyway, and I'm fuck-eyed. I would have looked like a panda. My eyes would have been droopy. I would have been so sluggish. Anyway, we touched down at probably 7:35, 7:40 in Newcastle.
And you go to the closest convenience store at the airport, a couple Red Bulls.
No, not even that. Not even that. I'd already had food in Melbourne. We get off the plane and we go down to where the baggage claim is. Newcastle Airport is the best run airport. It's so efficient. And you know why? Because the Air Force is connected to it.
Okay.
This is what the Uber was telling us. The reason why the place is so efficient and they're always on time with everything.
It's run by the Air
is because
Force.
it's run by the Air Force, which I don't know how truthful that is, but
It's ideal.
But the Air Force was right next to him, so I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's why it was perfect. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I walked down to the carousel, Stand there for a couple minutes. I'm like, we're first flight in. Like, there's no one else here. 5 minutes goes by. 10 goes by. I'm like, okay. I'm like, if someone taps me on the shoulder going, hey, mate, your clubs are in Melbourne, I probably would have burned the joint down.
Yeah.
There would have been, it would have been on.
You're going out to play New South Wales Open qualifier with a higher set.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have asked the head pro, hey, mate. Anyway, at this point, it's probably 8 o'clock.
He's teeing off in 45
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm teeing off in 45 minutes. And I'm like, right. And I said to one of my mates, Jack, I'm just like, dude, I had my phone out on the Uber app. I'm like, the second I see my travel cover, the second I see that bag, I'm pressing confirm straight away.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, if you're in, you're in. If you're in, if you're coming with me. Anyway, it's like 8:05, gets to 8:10. I'm just like, where the fuck is this bag? Right. And there was like 4 other players on the same plane. 2 of them were teeing off not until like 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Okay. So they got
Right.
time.
So they were fine. And then one of them was actually in the field and just came up in the morning.
Okay.
So he was going to fuck off to the Vintage anyway. So he was going to the Hunter Valley. So he wasn't even coming to the course. Anyway, we see this sliding door open where the oversized bag is, and they chuck them all out. So I grab mine, press confirm. It's like 8:15 almost.
You're teeing off in half an hour.
Yeah, I'm teeing off in half an hour. So I'm like, I'm going to make it. It's going to be fine. It's just going to be tight as.
Yeah.
Anyway, call an Uber. We get there. It's 10 minutes up the road. I get in. I get to the scorer's hut at just shy of 8:30 because I had to go into locker rooms. I had to quickly put on my clothes. I got to get ready, take my golf clubs out, get me all sorted. By the time I actually get outside into the open air, it was 8:30. Right, dropped balls on the putting green, rolled 4 putts and walked to the first tee. So, and I'm like, I've never played this golf course before. I've never seen this golf course before. I haven't hit a golf ball. I am fucking exhausted already. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so like,
You are so far behind the 8 ball.
I'm in the worst possible position I could have put myself in. And it was my fault. It was like, there's nothing really else I could do
Yeah.
except play in the morning at Sale. But I thought it was morning there's other details behind that. But, yeah, unfortunately, there's just nothing I could really do about it. Yeah, so I could have requested maybe a later tea time, but what do you do? Like, that sort of thing. So
There's not even a chance you get that, though.
yeah,
too.
that's not a guarantee. Anyway, I'm starting on 10 at this place. It's Pacific Dunes in Newcastle, right?
Okay.
And I get there and I see a lot of water at the start, right? And I step up on 10. No shit. I see both my playing partners grab 4 irons, right? And I step up onto the tee and look down the hole and go, "Where's the fairway, boys?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, see that hazard and then see that bunker in the distance and that mound that goes down into Gumby and then left trees? Yeah, it's right in between them." And I'm like, "Oh no." I'm like, this could be a long day. It's right, because I'm
God.
standing there going, I have no idea what the swing's doing. I don't even know what the ball feels like off the club face today. Right?
Jesus.
I'm like, a lot of things could go wrong here because I couldn't even see the fairway. You could see like the first like 100 meters and then it like drops off and then you can't see anything. You can't see the rest of the hole because it's just covered by undulation, hazard, bunker, trees. Like, this place is so ridiculously tight. Like, not ridiculously tight, but it is so precision based. Like, it's a ball striker's golf course. You just got to have so much control.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so I've grabbed 4 iron, scoped this like mound where the fairway was, and it was like 195, 200 to that. I'm like, cool, if I can just hit it to that, I'll be happy. Anyway, hit a great tee ball down 1. I'm like, oh my God, thank fuck for that. I'm like, because if that had sniped left into the shit or blocked flare right or fucking chunk it or something like that, I was going to have a lot of goal shots yesterday. But hit a good tee ball, hit it just short of the green, chipped on, made a par. And then the next hole was his par 5. I went 4 iron to like 80 meters out and then revved a wedge from 20 feet behind the hole back to 5 feet and canned it for birdie. So I'm like, I'm 1 under through 2 and I don't know where I am. Like, I don't know what's going on, right? But it was that hole that gave me a bunch of confidence throughout the day because I'm like, oh my God, just trust your golf swing. Just trust it. I'm like, you don't even have to know what's going on. Because like I said, I was a bit, once I sort of teed off that second hole, I woke up a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I sparked up. I sort of gone, okay, golf ball feels good. Okay. It's going on my target line. Trust the golf swing. And I was never going to lose a golf swing. It was going to be a confidence thing and just a trust thing. Anyway, ended up playing probably the best 9 holes of golf I've played this year.
Jeez.
Like just so solid and controlled, and just I had all my numbers dialed, and you know I wasn't holing every putt I looked at, but I couldn't because there's just anyway. I ended up didn't hit a single driver, not a single one.
Okay.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Okay.
You can't afford to.
Okay.
You can't afford to miss, because if you miss, it's lost ball. It's either in a hazard or in jungle, literally jungle.
Yeah, right.
And if you find it, well done.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. You're gonna either get eaten by a T-Rex or get bitten by a snake or something. So, yeah. So this place I already knew. I'm like, this place has got some teeth to it. I played that first 9 holes so solid. So I turned 3 under, and I'm just like, and my playing partner, or one of my playing partners, Lockie, he turned 3 as well, and he put on one of the best ball striking displays I've seen in a while too. So I'm just like, okay, we're playing good. Not everyone's doing this today.
Okay.
So I'm like, this place is generally just hard.
Yeah.
Right. It's tight. It plays long because you hit 9s off the tee. So you're hitting 4-iron, 2-iron off the tee, and got 7 irons in.
Ugh.
Right, 6 irons in sometimes, and so, and yeah, like I said, you can cut off a lot of distance if you hit dog, but you're just risking a lot. Like you're risking a lost ball every time you pick it up. Anyway, I am 3 under through 15, right? And I've played very well. I recovered. I hit 2 poor shots off the tee once. I hit 2 poor shots back to back off the tee. Found both of them and was able to recover really well and make 2 pretty solid pars. Going up 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Birdie 6 to get back to 3 under because I bogeyed our 10th hole, which was 1, and then birdied 6. Anyway, I obviously don't check leaderboards mid-round or anything like that. I didn't know where the field was at or what was going on. I didn't know what was possibly going to get in. And the 7th hole, or our 16th hole, pretty strong hole because you're only hitting 3 wood, or you can probably hit driver on this one, but like I said, you still got to slot it. So we all hit 3 woods and hybrids. So I've hit 3 wood straight up the middle. I had 170 in, the winds back into off the right. And all day, every shot I hit came out with the nicest little tight draw, like probably 20-foot draws, right? All day. It's all I was hitting. I was aiming 20 feet right of the hole and it drew back to it, or I'd aim at the hole and I would have 20 feet, 25 feet sort of thing. So I had this shape that I was just trusting the entire day, and it didn't let me down once. I had a really good control of the swing. I knew the way the ball was going. I had my yardages down. It was really good. Anyway, so this pin was like pretty much center of the green to a really skinny green, bunker on the right, and left just sort of runs off a little bit. And left is the miss, right? So I'm like, beautiful. I had all the confidence in the world, winds slightly into off the right. So I'm like, cool. If anything, it's going to exaggerate the draw a little bit. I'm aim right edge of the green to the left edge of this bunker and just hit a stock golf shot. If it stays straight, I knew in my head, I'm like, this is one of the stronger holes on the course, like one of the harder ones. I'm like, look, I can afford a bogey. Yeah. I can afford to. I don't want to make a bogey. Of course I don't. I'm going to still try and make me pars and maybe even have a putt of birdie. But I knew because of the difficulty of the shot and the hole, I knew, I had some wiggle room. Anyway, and like I said, I've been trusting this tight little draw all day. So I aim just right edge of the green. I'm like, if it draws back to the hole, great. If it overdraws, still good. Put a good swing on it, clip it, loved it as I've made contact. I look up and I'm like, why is that fading? That's still fading. It has faded. So I'm looking up in utter disbelief because I hit it awesome and put a good swing on it. I'm expecting this thing to draw, and it's cutting away from the green and right of the bunker. And right of this bunker is lost ball. It's dead, completely dead. It is jungle, thick shrub. You lose the ball, right? And I've put my head in my hands going, there's no way that's just happened. The one fade that you accidentally hit all day happens right now. Are you fucking serious, right? And I was hitting a couple fades off the tee on holes that you needed to. Yeah. A couple little 3 woods or 2 irons that you needed to shape the other way, right, relative to the whole shape, right? But the one shot that faded, I guess, naturally without me trying to, it was on that shot, and it was the one shot I couldn't hit. Just the one shot that couldn't hit, right? And I was standing there going, did that just fucking happen? Did that actually just fucking happen? There's no way I've just done that, right? Because my previous 15 holes were flawless, right? Like couple odd ones that sort of may have just chased away from you, but that's golf. Like you're not supposed to hit everything perfect. But 98% of my previous 15 holes were like very, very good. Anyway, I get up there. I actually end up finding it, right? It was fucked. Absolutely fucked. Like I could barely hit it, let alone advance it. So I hacked it into the bunker, hit this long ass bunker shot, like a 35-meter bunker shot, out, hit it too good, rolls off the other side of the green, and I two-putt back up and make 6. So I'm just like, I walked off that green going, fucking hell. Okay, you've cost yourself a lot there. All the work you just did to get yourself into a good position, you've just almost lost it on that hole.
Right.
Said, look, everybody's going to make a bogey today, maybe even doubles in there. There's going to be a lot of big scores out here. You're fine. Just get into the clubhouse at under par and go from there and figure it out. Next hole is like this, not long par 3, like 175-ish. And because the blood was pumping a little bit, I've hit 6 iron and flushed it and hit it like long left, right? Which was not dead. It was fine. It was on a little bit of fluffy rough and sandy rough. And I've hit like the nicest little nippy wedge shot. And like, I don't know how it didn't chase down this hill, but it didn't. It sort of hits the hill and sort of goes. It was downhill, but into the grain. So it's hit the downhill and gone nowhere. It's just spun. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Anyway, I had 6 feet, missed it. So I'm walking to my 18th hole, even par. And I'm like, I've just ruined the round. It was a complete waste. All the hard work that I've just busted my fucking balls for the previous 15 holes out the window in 2 golf swings. That was it. Right, anyway, and there was like a 120-meter par 3 to finish, and I've hit wedge onto the green and to 15, 18 feet, two-putted that, and walked off the round going, I can't believe that just happened. I was in shock. I wasn't even angry. I wasn't frustrated, nothing. I was just in complete shock. I couldn't believe what had just happened. Jesus. Right, especially like that one golf shot, just that one fucking shot, right? Anyway, I talked to one of my mates, and he goes, how'd you go? I'm like, I was 3 under with 3 to play. And I'm like, and I finished even. He's like, no fucking way. Anyway, he goes, check the leaderboard. 3 under would have been leading. Right? Even par was sitting for tied 4th, right? And for context, there was 8 qualifying spots.
Yeah.
So
it's looking okay now.
My heart fell out of my ass because I saw what 3 under could have got me, or even 2 under, even cop a bogey on that hole and then finish in. Like even 2 under would have been tied for first.
Yeah.
With a lot of players to still come in, don't worry, but don't get me wrong, but. And yeah, even par was tied 4. So I'm like, okay, at this point, because 2 under was in, 2 over was in at the stage at that point when I came in, and I'm just like, look, there's still a lot of good players to come through, and there's still a lot of golf and a lot of cards to be submitted. I'm like, if 2 overs in right now, there's no way even par misses out completely, right? So I'm just like, okay, I sort of breathe through a little bit. I'm like, you haven't ruined it, but it's gonna be tight.
Oh yeah.
Cards kept coming in. The odd 1 under would come in. Another even par, 1 under. Another 2 under, even par, 1 under, 1 under. I'm like, oh my God. So I keep slipping. Go from tied 4th to tied 7th to sat at tied 8th forever because like even pars kept coming in. Anyway, one of the last few groups, a couple guys came in. One of our mates, he goes, yeah, I had 2 under. And I'm just like, that's it. His card put even par out of it. Right, my heart fell out of my ass. I literally just sat there, just like, what the fuck? Like I just couldn't believe it. I'm just like, oh my God, it was just that one golf swing, and I was like I said, and I was just, I was in shock. I didn't really know what to sort of think, and it wasn't like it's not like it was to get into the Masters. You know what I mean? It was still to get into a very high value event and a big event that I sort of needed to play to continue the season. Yeah. To continue the season well anyway. Anyway, so I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like, that's it then. Because I'm like, that's it. The week's done. Like, I still needed 3 withdrawals to get in based off the category, disregarding the qualifier. And booked a flight home. And flew home last night at like 10 o'clock. And I'm just like, the day felt like it went for 3 days. Yeah. You know what I mean? It all felt like it was split up into these different segments of the same day. And it was just, I got home and I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
bet you slept well last night.
Oh my God. I probably got to sleep at like 12 and woke up at 11:15.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Like uninterrupted too.
Nice.
It was mint, but
Meant for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. So yeah, my most recent round
It was an even
was
par.
even par at Pacific Dunes in a New South Wales Open qualifier.
After being 3 under with 3 to play. That's shattering.
Yeah. It hurts, but
It hurts, and it hurt the earlier today when you told me all about it, and yesterday when you told me all about it and whatnot.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I said it to you on the phone when we spoke about it originally. I said, made the comment being like jovial, being like, oh, well, just, take it as a learning curve and rah, rah.
Yeah.
And then I sat there for a second and you didn't say anything. And I'm just like, nah, what do you fucking learn from that?
What do you learn
What
from
do you
that?
learn from that? What do you fucking learn from an experience like that other than, make 100% good swings?
Yeah. It was just
Be
like
perfect.
the best in for the day was 4 under.
I would have loved to have seen what that round looked like.
Yeah, the guy I spoke to, he didn't hit a wood all day. The longest club he hit was 3 iron.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I hit a couple 3 woods, but hit it on the planet, so that was good. But he would have played very similar to what I did.
Kind of
just
conservative aggression.
very conservative. One of the par 5s, the 6th hole, he was a group behind us. Shout out Joshy Holbrook, he qualified. He on one of the par 5s, he went 7 iron, 7 iron, 7 iron, hold a 20-foot putt for birdie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong 7, strong 7, strong 7.
Yeah, fucking sick. Like that exact hole, I went 2 iron, 5 iron to 50 out and hit it to like 4 feet.
Yeah,
and made
right.
birdie, but he went 7 iron, 7 iron, 7 iron.
That's
with someone that's for someone that we're driving, they're very, very good off the tee.
Yeah.
So Joshy's good off the tee. He's 6'5" and bombs it, but he's very solid off the tee, and he's gone and chosen to hit 7 iron off a par 5. That's how.
Yeah, but
tight
also
this joint is.
and the nuts to make that decision, because in the back of your mind that voice is chirping, going 7 iron.
Really? Why not 3 iron? Get it further up there.
Yeah.
exactly. So it was smart of him. It was we were both walking off that golf course and we were fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Because you just have to think so much and so hard about your game, and it's so penalizing, and it's got teeth. Like the scratch rating off the black is like 77.
Yeah, so for context, right, if you're playing, like I play off 5 or 5.5 at the moment, so I'd be playing off 10.5, 11.
Yeah, you'd be
around
playing
that
off
joint.
10 off the black, and
Off that joint.
I'm playing off scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the joint's got some teeth.
It's got some nuts to it.
The worst thing is about the round is if I had have started, par, double, bogey, and then brought myself back to even with the fight, it would have been a completely different mindset. Going, fuck, I almost had it.
It's crash and burn.
Right. And then it's the other side of it where it wasn't even like a lack of concentration or some complacency on the shot that put me into that bad position on 7. It was none of that. It was just I was like the game plan was there, the trust in the swing and the shot was there. I just look up, I'm like, oh my God, why is that cutting a little bit? And it was all it did was cut like 12 feet. Yeah. 15 feet maybe from the center of this bunker to the right side of it, which was completely dead.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just like, if that draws the other side, I've got 10 feet for birdie. Right. And I'm looking at going, oh my God, that's cutting. I haven't needed to cut all day. What the fuck? And I'm like, and I've seen it going into this, like these shrubbery bushes, like dead. And I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Right. So, yeah.
So again, a bit of context moving forward now. Mm-hmm. Despite the fact that you missed the qualifier by however much, a shot.
Yeah.
You were contacted today to say that you are first reserve.
Yeah.
So on the basis that someone pulls out between now and the first tee shot, you're in the tournament.
Yeah.
If you can get there.
There's still hope. I got a message from one of the PGA coordinators today going, you're essentially first reserve. He goes, are you here? I said, no, but I can be.
Yeah.
I said, as soon as you know, let me know.
I've done it once. I can do it again.
Yeah. I'm like, if I need to catch a flight tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow midday or early Thursday morning, I will.
On the proviso you get an ROG time for a change.
Well, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. But
So-
I'm kind of waiting on a text message.
I kind of get the feeling that you might. I'm very hopeful you might.
I'm hopeful as well.
It's a big event that has big repercussions. Obviously, it's a direct pathway into the Oz Open for the winner and all that kind of stuff, and it's got a bit of pull.
It's a huge event.
It's a huge event.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice for you to get up there and play if there's a chance and the gods are looking on you nicely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we move forward into Queensland PGA next week, and we'll discuss that later in the
We'll do that. We might do
down the
another
line.
one. Yeah, might do another one. Anyway, that's me.
That's
so
it.
It's a waiting
think-
game at the moment.
I think you did a great job explaining that and explaining the roller coaster of physical strain, mental strain, emotional strain that you've been under the last sort of 24, 48 hours. So I commend you for the way you've just explained it all. I think the listeners will enjoy the way you've gone about it. My advice to you is to try and put the last 24 hours behind you, which I know you're very good at. So as tough as it might be to reflect on the last round and have it be so close and yet so far away, pardon the pun, it's very wise for you just to sort of throw it away. And just forget it. You played 15 unbelievable holes.
Yeah, I really did. I was actually speaking to Raptor about it, and he goes, "You played good, yeah." I'm like, dude, that's exactly like my game. I felt like that day, and especially like how Driver's been behaving the last couple of days as well. I've explained that I completely lost it. Worked my ass off before I went to Traralgon for a couple of days and found it.
It's a little bit back,
and it's there. I'm like, fucking yes. So the game is like it's there. It's fucking there. It just needs to happen. You know what I mean? It just needs to happen, and roll in the putts at the same time, sort of thing, without getting stupid. I don't expect to hole everything.
No,
but even at Traralgon, like I shot 1 under in the first round, right, with 31 putts. Too many fucking putts with the amount of greens I'll be hitting, right? The leader, Cam, shout out to Cam, he qualified. Oh, not qualified, but he won at Traralgon, which got him into the New South Wales Open.
Oh, cool.
Which was awesome. He had 24 putts in the first round at Traralgon and had 7 under.
Yeah.
I had 1 under with 31. And so I told him, I'm like, fuck, man, if I had the same amount of putts as you, I'm leading.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Even if I have 3 more putts than you do, I have 5. Like, I'm just like, for fuck's sake. And it's not like I'm putting bad. It's just one of those ones at the moment where they're just not, I'm just not.
The hole looks smaller than it is.
It does. It's just not, it's not doing it for me, unfortunately. So I just need to wait for it to all click. The swing's there. It's good. It just needs to fucking come together.
That's it.
Just needs to come together.
And it will.
I'm excited.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed you get a spot this week.
That's why
something might happen.
You never know. There's still hope at the time of listening. Hopefully I'm starting my second round. Like,
yeah, that's it.
If not, well, I'll be grinding for next week.
That's it.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, go with your club championship.
Yeah, so speaking of waiting for things to sort of click and all come together, I still am, right? And I'm hoping that it happens this week because club championship starts Saturday, the 15th. I have a 12:26 tee time. I'm playing with one of the boys I play with every week, as well as a couple other boys that I know from the golf club. So I'm really very much looking forward to that. Very proud of my group that I play with every week. So myself, Andrew, Mitch, and SGM, all in A grade.
Hey!
Right? So we're all very excited for that. SGM's putting himself as a guaranteed win. He reckons he's won it already. Just give him the trophy now. But no, look, the way I've explained it to people is that it's the 1 or 2 weekends of the year where if I play well enough, it's 4 free rounds of golf.
Yeah.
I'd like to cause some damage. I'd like to get a top 10. I know that at the moment with how things are going and the way I'm playing golf, it's probably a little bit unlikely. But if I can play all 4 rounds, I think there's a cut after the first and third round, which is weird.
That's weird.
Based on numbers. So I think there's a heavy contingent in B grade.
Yeah.
So it's essentially one timesheet split amongst 4 grades, right? A through to D grade, right? And so A and B grade will play 4 rounds. C grade plays 3. D grade plays 2. And the scheduling is all over the shop.
Yeah.
So from 60 plays in A grade, they'll cut it down to 55 after the first round. So the worst 5 players are gone after 1 round, which is stiff. But also, if you're in the 5 worst players after that round, well, then I don't think you deserve to be there. And there's every chance I could be there. So
you never know.
I don't want to speak too soon.
No.
Second round and third round you'll play, and then after the third round, I think they cut it down to either 30 or 40. So like the tops will get there. I'm hoping to play all 4 rounds. Very hopeful. I'm very confident I can. I don't think I need to play. I need to play fucking horribly to not play all 4 rounds. I think, around that golf course.
Yeah.
And I'm confident enough that I can do it. Hopefully it goes that way. Hopefully I'm not sitting here next week saying that I'm out and I missed the cut and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Touch wood. Hope it happens. But I'm excited. You're obviously away in Queensland next week, so we're trying to figure out some scheduling things. I'm hoping to have a guest here in place of you that, as much as I'd love him, might not be Raptor, right? We love him very much, but I'm trying to expand the horizons a little bit. We might get. It's still going to be a former guest that comes back, but
Beautiful.
someone that we both love and have had a lot to do with in the past. So
Good.
Hopefully we can organise that.
Beautiful.
So that's clubbies, and we'll discuss that next week. But Jolie, there's been a couple of things happening over the last few weeks in the golfing world that I want to discuss. We spoke a little bit about the Internet Invitational a couple of weeks ago with Luke Kwan and missing tee times and all that kind of jargon. We'll get into that in a minute. Because since we had that discussion, I've watched every single second of it.
See, I haven't,
I've jumped in. Did you ever watch Beast Games on Amazon Prime?
I did.
Gives me the same vibes.
Really?
Yes. So
Beast
for
Games
those,
was so good.
Beast Games was great. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Mr. Beast is a YouTuber, had a show on Amazon Prime where he picked 100 people or 1,000 people and they were all competing in an elimination series, doing different challenges and whatnot to compete for like $5 million or $10 million.
Yeah.
And it became a game of strategy and picking teams and, do we want to pick the best or the best combination or blah, 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 blah. And it's very similar to that of the Internet Invitational. Very similar vibes of what pairings are we going to put out. Your teammates become your enemies one day after the other. It's just like, it's all over the shop. So we'll get into that in a minute. But some news sort of, I'm not going to say shook the world or anything like that. Some news sort of reared its head at the middle to end of last week regarding LIV Golf.
Yeah.
And some changes that they've decided to make going into the 2026 season. And I don't know if you know the meme from GTA where it was like, oh shit, here we go again.
Here we go.
Right? Because this sounds fucking familiar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
LIV Golf have decided that after 3 years of their own format, they will be going to a 72-hole format, 4 rounds of golf. In the press release I'm reading on their website, there is no current talk of a cut in that 72-hole event. So those 48 players, 54 players, however many players there are, will be asked to play an extra round of golf.
So they're just playing an extra day.
Extra day. LIV Golf have also made a couple of adjustments to their sort of intricate rules. So the big one for me is that the players are no longer allowed to wear shorts.
Oh, really?
Which at the time when they came out and Norman was, spruiking it, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
We're changing golf and it's more casual and more fun and more vibrant. Not anymore.
Now it's taken sort of, not the backward step, but
Right.
it's kind of gone back into tradition, which they were trying to escape.
Correct.
I feel like they're trying to get away from it and they've
so-
fallen back into tradition.
Absolutely. And so with all these couple of changes, and these are only 2 that of a few that I saw something about it. I'm struggling to find the post. But those 2 of the however many that there were are the biggest ones in my opinion. And I think that it's happened for this reason. There was a report that came out at the end of the season for LIV that said that each event was costing the PIF $63 million
Yeah, right.
based on their revenue and expenses. So they took their net expenses and their net revenue minus one from the other, and you're left with a negative $63 million per event, which is what it divided out to be.
Yep.
Something along those lines. And now they've made this announcement that we're moving to a 72-hole format. And it leads me to believe that television money might be speaking pretty loudly.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows, eh?
Because what does a good TV company want or a good TV provider want? More,
Yeah, more. Correct.
right? So whoever they've decided to strike up a deal with, be it in the States or internationally, to broadcast LIV Golf, obviously Channel 7 will be involved in that in some way, shape or form. They'll buy the rights to the stream of someone, of whoever the host broadcaster is. Whoever the host broadcaster is has turned around and said, we want more of this. You're going to have to change a couple of things.
Yeah.
And obviously they've thrown a truckload of money out. And I understand that the PIF come from incomprehensible wealth,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And that money really isn't an issue. But it must be for them to turn around and say, and this is, I'm completely spitballing this, by the way. This is only my opinion and what I believe has happened. This is not fact. This is not fucking fact.
Yeah.
I think that the television provider or television broadcasters have turned around and said, right, we want more of this product. We think it's great. Want you to make a couple of changes. I want an extra day every week. I want the players wearing pants and make it look a bit more professional. I want to tighten the screws here, there, and everywhere. And I want to leave it at that. That's what I believe has happened. And LIV have turned around and gone, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck.
So I don't know what to think of it because this, like I said, this sounds familiar because it's the fucking PGA Tour, just with less players and no cut.
Yeah.
Still going to be a shotgun start,
Team,
which
and just a couple teams and stuff like that.
there's
It's
still
like-
a team format. There's still shotgun starts. There's still all this extra stuff that make LIV its own thing.
It seems
It's
like
still LIV Golf.
It still seems like a little brother, big brother sort of thing.
Correct.
Like the little brother makes more noise and stuff like that and tries to be in the spotlight a little bit more and says how different they are, but like still aspires to be the big brother. Still tries so hard to be
Still throws the ball the same way as the big brother. Still kicks the footy the same way.
yeah, but like I
Still
don't know.
mimics the
Like,
actions.
I love four round tournaments. I think
they're great.
I think that's great, but I always believe there should be a cut. But I just looked up what 72 is in Roman numerals.
Okay.
Would they change the name, or is LIV like it's no longer LIV?
Correct.
LIV is 54 in Roman numerals.
Correct.
Which I don't know.
LIV.
Yeah. And I've looked it up. 72 is LXXI. Would they call it like Lexi or something?
Yeah. Lexi Thompson.
Lexi Golf. I don't really know what to think of it, eh?
Neither do I.
I don't really
This
know.
is, and it's a good thing you've mentioned because now we're at a point where the branding is affected.
Yeah, it's not.
Because
Like, LIV could just be just the name now. It's the name.
Yeah, correct.
Whether it means what it means doesn't matter anymore.
Absolutely. So it's just made me believe that whoever is in charge doesn't have the belief in the product
I don't know.
as much as they used to.
I kind of hope it just goes to being just another tour.
Yeah.
I hope that's what I kind of hope it is because like the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, Asian Tour, all of them, the Australasian Tour, they all don't like compete against each other. It doesn't feel like it's projected as if it's them versus them.
Yeah.
They're all their individual own thing, developed and run by different entities and stuff like that. And same with LIV, but it always feels like LIV is over there on the left.
Yeah.
And they're trying to compete and make themselves up the top, and they won't. They never will. So now this is their way of trying to say, "Oh, hang on, we're one of you guys."
Yeah.
But then they're trying to be individual at the same time. So I'm confused, eh? Like I don't know really.
And this is still
I just hope it turns into just another tour.
Yeah, and this is still very early days.
Of course,
coming
yeah.
into 2026. Obviously, we're in November now, and there's not a lot of time to go.
Yeah.
But there might be more changes, with partnerships that they have with the DP World Tour, Asian Tour, whatever else might be out there, even the PGA Tour. There's still potential for that to happen.
Yeah.
One thing I just thought of with LIV and the number 54 being so iconic to the brand. I don't know if you remember, but the PIF offered a prize for anyone who shot a 54. And it was 54 million.
Oh, so he's shooting 72 million?
That's what I'm asking.
No, there's
So you go around and have even par, you're just like, cash money, bring it up. You'd have so much money. all you do is shoot even par every day.
yeah, after being under par.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm a little
who
I'm a little
knows?
confused. I'm a little bit taken aback. I don't really understand why. And
There's no why. Hey, they've just sort of gone, we're just changing it. It's going to be new. And
I almost feel
I love
like
how they're changing it as if it's like the first time golf's ever seen it, going to 72 holes.
all they're doing is bringing in a Thursday. Because
Yeah.
traditionally it was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're bringing in a Thursday, which, as per the PGA Tour, is the least attended day in the weekend majority of the time.
It's first round. Like no one cares about round one.
Everyone's at work.
Yeah.
You can spruik a Friday off, but
Yeah.
to get a Thursday, Friday off to go watch golf, it's a bit of a stretch for those people who are working. So, look, I don't know. We're going to see what happens. Here we go. I'm just reading the last bit. LIV Golf global audience experienced the new highs with nearly 90% year-over-year growth since the addition of its partnership with Fox Sports this January, which has lifted live viewership in the US alongside global broadcast reaches that now approaches 900 million households across more than 200 countries.
Yeah.
Fox Sports, I'm assuming, has turned around and gone, bruv, we want another
Yeah,
round.
give it to us. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Watch this space.
Who knows, man?
It'll lead me to my question from the second cut in a little bit. But firstly, Jolie, the Internet Invitational is well and truly underway. It's well and truly in the thick of it right now.
Yeah.
The format was, I think, perfect for this tournament. If you've been watching it, great. I think it's a great piece of content to consume through Barstool.
So when they do it, basically last week sort of thing.
What do you mean?
The Invitational.
I reckon they recorded it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, they would have been recorded ages ago.
Yeah.
It would have been done. It would have been done and
it-
dusted.
They're dropping it sporadically. Like in intervals.
Well, there needs to be a lot of editing going towards it. So when they actually filmed it, would have been
6 episodes.
at least.
Six
It would have
episodes.
been a while ago.
The first 3 episodes, I think, is 9 hours of content.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Right? If you've got time, which I doubt you do, fucking watch it.
Yeah, I probably will.
Fucking watch it.
Well,
'Cause it's great.
At this stage, I've got this week. I've got this week off.
There you go. So, I think they had 24 players, split them up into 2 teams of 12, Ryder Cup style, 2v2 scrambles for the first 9 of the day, 2v2 alternate shot for the second 9. They did that for a couple of days in a row. 12 points, got you through to the next round. One team after the first round, first 2 match plays or whatever, was eliminated. So after the first day, you're down to 12 players from 24. And then it's just slowly and slowly and slowly kicking out more players, and everyone's getting eliminated. So they just keep splitting each number of players up into 2 teams, and the loser gets kicked out.
Yeah, right.
So eventually, and that's what I said, like the concept of like your teammates yesterday are your enemies tomorrow, because the teams get redone. Mm-hmm. Captains get picked, they do a draft, then they do pairings, and it's all fucking legit. And the best content for me isn't when they're on the golf course. It's when they're in the clubhouse picking the teams and doing the pairings.
So I watched that for the first part through part 1.
They
Pretty
do
much
that
as the
twice
golf
more.
as the golf got underway, I'm sort of just like
You can skip through the golf.
Yeah, I wanted to watch like the main players I like watching, which are the better ones. Like I love watching Wes and George and Luke and Kwani and stuff like that. Like I like watching those guys because they're good players. The rest of them just sort of like
Well, those people that you just rattled off, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you'll be very disappointed with the little golf that they actually produce.
Well, it's because they don't hit much golf shots.
No. Like Wes, George, Quan didn't play that good.
Oh, really?
Did not play that good. So we start seeing guys like Chazzy. Little Chazzy. Right? Little's a really bad word to use.
No, it's not. It's fact. He's tiny.
He's 4'4".
That's mid.
Right? He's phenomenal. He's a number 1 all abilities player in the world.
Oh, serious?
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
Sick.
Or adaptive golf player in the world, I think is the term.
Yeah.
Gabby Golf Girl, phenomenal player.
Good, yeah.
Cole Berkshire played all right.
Yeah.
Like all these people that you would never have expected to actually play decent golf have kind of poked their head out and played unreal. Micah Morris stunk up the joint
Oh, really?
for the majority of the time. Episode 5 out of 6, I think, came out today at the time of recording. So I'm going to go watch this after we finish. I'm going to go watch it. Very, very good. Very, very good. Full of content, full of controversy, obviously, with Quan, and we spoke about him missing his tee time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That has a small part to play. A pretty big part to play, actually. There's a bit more depth in that.
Yeah, right.
And I don't think we did it justice talking about it when we did. But I'm going to set you the task of doing some homework over the next couple of days. Watch it.
Them. Yeah.
Watch it. Watch the draft. Watch the pairings. Watch the first hour or two, and just skip through the match plays just to get the idea of the scores.
What.
Yeah. See who wins what. Try and just hopefully catch a big moment or something. And if it starts looking like it's getting good, just sit and watch it.
Yeah.
3-hour videos, you could probably get away with watching an hour and a half
Yeah, okay.
of it and just skip through 15-second intervals.
Yeah, okay.
Very, very good.
Interesting.
I'm very surprised with how good and how entertaining I'm finding it, so much so that the wife's interested.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if my wife, who can't stand golf really, can...
But it's not. It doesn't sound like it's about the golf, eh?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Because the best part about it is there's 5 girls in there.
Yeah.
Paige Brannick, Claire Hogle, Sarah Winter, Gabby Golf Girl, and Lacey Snell is her name. So Lacey... She took the place of J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith's a basketball player and he plays a bit of golf and he's pretty good. Missed his flight completely. Couldn't get there in time. Lacey works at the resort that they were playing at.
Yeah,
she's been in good videos in the past at the same place. And they asked her because she's played college golf. They asked her, "Can you get the time off work?
Do you want to play?
And do you want to play?" And she said, "Yeah." And I think she's through to like the last 12, I think maybe.
Oh, man.
So yeah, and they're playing for combined. They're playing for $1.7 million.
Fuck.
Because Dave Portnoy, who is the president of Barstool Sports, is like, they're playing their match plays, and then he's going up to people being like, right, on the final hole being like, right, you guys won, that's all well and good, but I'm going to offer you the chance to go back to the tee box, reverse the scores, go back to all square, go back to the tee box, play the hole again. If you win it, I'll give you $100,000. If you lose it, they get the point.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So if they win it again, they get the point and the $100,000.
And the $100K to split amongst the two teams, the players.
That's sick.
Right? Go and watch the last episode.
All right,
Go and watch episode number 4.
I kind of want to watch them now, eh?
It's very, very... You know me. If I'm telling you something is very, very good, you fucking listen.
Especially
right?
with YouTube shit.
Yeah. Because I don't watch you. I said it last week. I don't watch YouTube golf. Very little. I've watched every second of this. Every second.
That's sick. Yeah.
So, and because listening back to last week's episode and how much we spoke about Quan and how little information I had, I wanted to find out what is going on. And when the tournament finishes, we will discuss it in more depth.
Yeah.
And once Queensland's finished and all the episodes are out and everyone's watched everything, we'll come back and we'll sit and we'll review it. Okay. But now I just go fucking watch it because it's great. Right. I think it's good. I think it's very good. And it's just sick that like Barstool have the pull to get a sponsorship with Dunkin' Donuts so they can set up a little caravan on the side of the tee box. And then like they just drive up, say their names and their orders are there.
That's pretty cool.
And it's like, it's putting tears in my eyes watching Beef on screen as well after because he's passed away since. That was very sad. Cody Frankie's passed away and shit. But then seeing him be so involved in this tournament, I'm just like, he had that at least.
He was part of it, yeah.
But no, very, very good. Go watch it.
I will.
Jolly questions from the second cut.
You said you had one?
I do have one, and it's going back to the talk about LIV Golf. Mm-hmm. And my question for you is this. With the news that LIV is going to expand to a 4-round, 72-hole format, should the players of LIV Golf ask for a pay rise if they're being asked to play extra golf?
Wow.
Ignore the fact that they are on hundreds of millions of dollars. Some of them are on very stupid money, right? Ignore the fact. Look at this as a pay versus work scale. Bryson DeChambeau, for example, let's hypothetically say LIV Golf valued Bryson DeChambeau at $100 million to play 54 holes a week.
Mm-hmm. For 13 weeks of the year.
13 weeks of the year. 14 weeks of the year, however many it is.
Mm-hmm.
Does Bryson not then sit and think, well, you've just upped my workload by 25%?
Yeah, I want 25% more.
Should they ask?
No, they should. No, they shouldn't. If you're putting it in the terms of like, if any of them do, they clearly don't give a fuck about the golf. Clearly, they're there for the coin. Which I think those players, if they do come out, will expose themselves.
Of course,
and it will say what their
sword.
it will say what their intention really is, right? Or where their heart really is. Whether they're there to compete and play some good golf on the best on a party stage, I guess, or a different tour, or are they there to compete and play the game they love? Who knows? And get paid for it, right? In terms of like a work versus pay thing, yeah, like if you're in your job and your boss came up to you going, "Hey, I need you for an extra day, or I need you to work 6 days a week, not 5, but you're going to get paid the same," you're going to be like, "Hang on, what the fuck?" You're like, no, I want to get paid for the extra day.
See,
so it's a weird thing. I think I don't know, dude. I don't think so. I think it would be very silly to get paid that extra day, but it would make perfect sense.
Change
in terms of the pay rate. I don't know.
It'd make a huge
Would their
difference.
contracts adjust?
I don't think so.
Like,
I think
they'll be very fucking greedy.
The players signed. Look, you can try and think of this in a very legal manner and say that the players signed contracts with the company to play LIV Golf in all its formats, right? They're LIV Golf players regardless of how much golf they play, right? So
yeah, there could be something else.
If
in
they
there.
decide to turn around and go, well, yeah, we're going to have 72 holes and we're going to have a cut and we're going to have 33 events a year. You signed a contract, dude.
Yeah.
There was potential for this to happen.
You never know.
Of course, the players will then turn around and try to renegotiate contracts.
Maybe.
And, you know, I work in a multinational company. I'm affiliated with a union, a work union. If it was me, I'd be asking for more money. More work equals more money, right?
That's what I mean. If they separate
But this
the
is me.
work
This is
part of
me.
it-
This is me. I'm on my wage.
Yeah, yeah.
Looking at them on
what
their
they're
wage
on, yeah.
and going,
You seriously
okay.
asking for more?
correct.
Yeah.
There are so many questions to be asked about what's going to be happening with LIV. $4 million a year prize money, or a week prize money to the winner. Does that go up? Is there more prize money because you're playing more golf? Is there more? Is there more sponsorship opportunities because you're playing more golf? Are we just playing 72 holes each week, or are we playing 4 extra weeks a year? How much is more golf? How much is too much golf? But on the premise that you're playing 13 events a year and you're going from 3 rounds to 4, yeah, I'd ask for more money. Time is money. You want me to be there an extra day? Because you look at someone like Harold Varner III, right?
I'm looking at it from the point of view like had like the audacity to ask for more considering what they're on. But then now you put it that way, it's like they only know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what they like, hang on, I'm exposing.
You've got to take the number out of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I struggle to take the number out of it.
You've got to take the fact
Take
that
the
they're
number
on-
out of it. You're like, absolutely. I'm
100%.
working an extra day. Gimme.
Yeah.
Right. I want you need to compensate for that. Yeah. If you're looking at that, definitely. But
How?
I don't know. If I'm John Rahm and I got offered a contract for $600 million, right? And
And now you go back on, let's renegotiate
the
to
fucking audacity.
let's
right?
renegotiate to 730.
Yeah, exactly. Like imagine, but like
Like you said,
but he
then-
kind of has every right to.
He's got every right to.
Yeah, that's
I
the thing.
feel, because you put yourself in the shop, right? All of a sudden, Luke turns around and goes, "Jolly, new concept here at Rosanna Golf Club. Fuck these 5-day working weeks.
Yeah,
We're
you're
going
going
to
to
6." And you go, Lukey, 6 days normally gets me a bit of double time or a bit of time and a half. And he's like, no. Same money.
You're working the extra day for the love of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing ya. Yeah, no, I see ya. Yeah, I see ya.
So take the money out of it.
Take the dollar figure away from it because for a lot of them, I'd do fucking anything for the money there.
Oh, fuck yeah. yeah. How many body parts you want to cut off?
Yeah,
for that
take
money?
them all if you want to.
Exactly. So money for time, definitely the argument's there. However, I back you up when you say whoever does it has got some nuts.
Yeah,
I've
and
got
it really
some
shows.
balls.
It really shows why you're there.
100%.
It's going to expose why you're
The
there.
first person that came to mind for me when I thought about this question was Harold Varner III.
Oh, really?
Because he came out after he signed for LIV being like, are you serious? Of course I signed for the money.
Yeah, but maybe it's just honesty.
Like, for lack of a bit, like in layman's terms, was basically just like, you put yourself in my shoes and get offered the money I was offered. Are you not going to do that?
Yeah, you're going to say no. Yeah, that's basically
Because your
kinda-
integrity speaks louder. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me for those listening. Don't quote me or anything like that. But I might have heard it from someone else. I don't even think I heard it from like Cam Smith himself. But he was sort of just. Oh no, it might have been DJ. Oh, I don't know. It was one of them. And I'm pretty sure they said something like, "If you got a contract put in front of you with the dollar figure I saw, all you can think about is my future family, and my family's family and descendants."
Never have to
he
work
goes,
again.
He goes, I'm setting them up. I'm doing this for them, not just because this fucking figure has 9 numbers in it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to set up my family and cater for my family. I'm thinking about myself. I'm not thinking about it's I'm doing another job for more. Like, you know what I mean? And when they put it like that, I'm kind of like, yeah,
get it.
it's a fair enough. Like, you're not doing it just to stay loyal to the tour. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for everyone else that's, that relies on you or whoever's, you're setting up for the future. You're not just doing it because a couple of dickheads online called you a right? Like, You know what I mean? So it's like when
We'll
they
have to
put it that
beat
way,
that.
it's like, yeah, kind of fair enough.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that,
How good. Do you have a question for me?
No.
And I'm just going to finish by saying this, right? I don't think there's a person that we know that wouldn't take that money.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I could count. Look, I genuinely think you could not fill the MCG with the amount of people that would turn down that money. I don't think you could fill it
Depending on what it is.
in this country or in any other country. I don't think you could fill a major sporting stadium with people that would turn around genuinely after being shown that much money and go, nah,
That's the
I'm
thing-
good. Thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go earn it.
Yeah. Well,
Week in, week out.
the players already
42 weeks a year.
the players already doing it on the tour. Like there was rumors going around that Minwoo was in talks of it, and he debunked that, going, "I'm staying on the tour.
Yeah,
Relax. I'm on the tour. I'm
Puts
staying
his,
on the player
crops
tour."
his head onto Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah.
from the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Like the shit like that. Rory actually debunked any like rumors that he actually had talks or got offered a certain amount of money.
Wouldn't that
he
been the
debunked.
ultimate-
He said I've never had a conversation with him in my life, which I'm Team Rory, but I don't fully believe that.
That's a big statement to make.
I don't fully believe that there was ever any words from them to him going, "We'll give you this
Yeah.
if you play with
You're
us."
telling me no one sent an email?
Yeah. I don't believe it, but
Dear Mr. McElroy and team.
yeah.
You're telling me there was never an email along those lines?
We'll give you the country of. We'll give you South America. Now,
Have you heard of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
yeah, you can have it.
Would you
all.
like half of it?
But he like I said, I strongly back everything Rory says because he's stuck to his word and his guns since I can remember for everything.
Yeah.
He says it how it is and he says the truth from relative to his perspective. So for him to say that, well, it was in a press conference however long ago.
he doesn't
He
come
said,
across-
"Oh, we've actually." He goes, "We've never had. There's never been a conversation about a contract. I've never been even approached." I'm like, it's hard to believe he hasn't been.
Okay, so
I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying I can't fathom how they're like, you're arguably top 5 player to ever play the game, or you're inside the top 10 player to ever play the game, and you haven't been approached.
yes. I think there would have been intentions to approach him
Yeah.
with his staunch denial of LIV as a whole from the time of its inception. Just getting him in the room to talk about it in the first place would have been a huge hurdle to jump.
Yeah. Just
So
to convince him to sit down.
If you're the PIF, of course you're turning around going, Rory McIlroy's head is on the, pin board with a big red circle around it. Of course. But like, you're also thinking about the first 40 steps just to say something to him where he doesn't turn around and be like, "Hey, fuck you, man." Right? And then you got to go to the next 50 steps to actually get him in a room where you can go, "Hello, Rory, sir."
Yeah.
And then you got to go another 50 steps to be actually like,
Trying to convince him.
do I have a heart attack or actually throw this contract offer in front of him?
Yeah,
So the lengths that they would have had to have gone to just to get him in the room,
Yeah.
I reckon were far greater than anybody else they've ever come across. It's interesting.
Fair enough, eh?
Not a bad shout.
That's interesting. That's a good question.
Have you got anything for me?
No, I'm trying to think of it.
Okay.
No, I haven't even prepared at all, eh?
Nothing at all.
Nah.
Sick. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been throwing some darts. We've been throwing a lot of darts.
Yeah.
I've introduced you to my 6 dart checkout game.
Yeah,
You started at
that's
60
pretty
today.
cool. Yeah.
And you got to like 75 in pretty quick succession, which was very impressive.
Yeah.
Got on a bit of a roll there, turned into Luke Humphreys a little bit.
There was a stage where I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I got 20. Oh, tops, bait, yeah, come on.
And then double 16 looked about that big.
Oh, dude, double 16 was the size of the table. It was just, bang.
Yeah.
And now I understand. Maybe the pros know what they're doing.
And then you're asking me going, what are you on? And I'm like, 125.
yeah,
man.
and I'm like,
I spent 40 minutes on 125 today. And you're just like, yeah, this is hard.
this is
isn't it?
hard, bro. Yeah.
In 6 darts. So we've been throwing. You're currently leading the Around the World series at 3-1.
In season 2.
In season 2, we have not had a race around the clock yet.
No.
And I think we might bring that back when you get back from Queensland. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the perfect spot to leave it, Jolly. Be sure to head down into the description, hit the like and subscribe on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, we love you very much. Be sure to follow us over there, leave a review as well. Like our stuff on Instagram and TikTok. I changed the username of the Instagram as well. So you can find us at GJ Pod. No spaces,
Perfect.
no
So simple. Love it.
So simple. GJ Pod.
You're a thinker.
I try to be.
You're a thinker.
So head down there and give us a follow on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. Thank you very much for your support as always. If we don't see you between now and Queensland, all the very best and have a great time. Hit the golf ball very well. Throw the darts even better, ladies and gentlemen. And we will see you all next week. Cheers.